This is Thomas Ardavani, founder of the Ardavani approach to on-camera mastery for writers, actors, directors, and creative producers. The audition. The question is how do you audition? Oh my God, it's a lifetime of investment. Auditioning well is a craft, it's an art. It's knowing yourself to a high degree and knowing how to prepare. There's initially 4 phases to your process where you can sabotage yourself. So why don't we start there? The first place that you can sabotage yourself in an audition is the meeting of the material. When you first lay eyes and mind and spirit on the material. If you are going into that in a scatterbrained way or in a judgmental way or in an assessment way, you've created a tremendous disadvantage for yourself. Your first impression of the material is absolutely critical. So take the time to get out of your own way, get present before you meet the material. The first impression is key. The second major transition in your audition process is going from inaction into action. Inaction into action. And so understanding how to bridge between inaction and action allows you to really rock that first moment, really hook the people that are experiencing you. That's pivotal. They're going to catch you moving into it with uncertainty in terms of your professional obligation, or they're going to get drawn and pulled into the experience that you're creating for them. So that's a pivotal transition there for you as the artist. The next trouble spot you're going to bump into is what happens while you're doing your work, while you're in your process. Within that process is also a series of potential disasters that can occur. So your ability to really be able to catch yourself, bring yourself back in the moment, sense the space, move back into action seamlessly without anybody knowing the difference, that's the professional fix for that when that happens between action and cut. Coming out of a scene, nobody really talks about this, is as important, if not more important, than going into the scene. How you come out of the scene and maintain your presence and are trained to reaffirm the priorities of the scene with the understanding that you may have another take coming. You immediately don't want to stop the process, take yourself out of the moment to receive accolades or because you were bracing yourself for failure or some discouraging thing that the person may say to you. No, forget that. That's not your domain. Your domain is to maintain your presence, reaffirm the primary relationships that are causing you to speak in the first place, and reset. So there you go. 4 areas that you wouldn't typically think about were principally important to your success in an audition. We'll get into the actual process of how you break down the script, cold reading aspects, techniques potentially, and how to discover the emotional potential of your character. DM me if you have any questions about this. This is pivotally important to your success in the long term, understanding why things go wrong so that you can position yourself optimally for the greatest outcomes.